enjoying every single one of them. But yeah, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started with round 3. We do have the plane taking off right now. Let's leave these chickens roasting on the fire. Keep them nice and tender and juicy for the eating later today. Colonel Sanders, you look after the desk as I go into the game and see what action we got and what trajectory we have for the plane. Actually seems to be a little bit similar like we had before, but going more of a north eastern trajectory. But let's see how we have this start going out for now. We have rocket team going to the middle here. Probably we'll try and catch this, or maybe get a vehicle move up to Georgia Pole. Team Seek are going to be going Primorsk. Oh no, we have from Dan Farrell from Feather Online Gaming going all by himself to one location. Seems to be a little bit of a miscommunication with the teams there, and he's going to be all alone. So it seems to be a little bit of a Gatka fight. Some going for the small neighborhoods in this area. Pachinki's going to be claimed by Infused Primal and his team. Pachinki, straight up Pachinki guys going down to the sun along with Onob as well to Milta. Team 1 gonna be taking Yasna Palai. What's up with Team 1 always getting the nice easy spawns? They always end up looting all by themselves. It gives them a nice chance to collect their thoughts in the beginning. But here we do have these guys going up north. Teddybird Fury, who is playing for team. Come on. Give me that team name, boy. I'm not sure. X Deuces. Oh, it's a looting simulator. Decided to turn back? What are they doing? Landing in the middle of nowhere. Getting a boat. Probably will go down to Lipovka. I think that's their plan. They might go down to Lipovka, considering that it's a very no loot zone north of Georgia Pole in this river. We do have some fights going on here. Let's see. First blood going into play right now. The Scratcher getting knocked out. And a couple more shots as well. And the Fighter down. Could be funny. And Titan Fighter getting those first blood. And then Rendark also getting into some action somewhere. I'm not sure exactly. Look at this. We got Milta. We got 3 teams here, I believe. We got Onob, Ravens on the Roof, and Kazay's team, which is Seek Team last. Gump trying to get him to the fight here with the Micro Uzi. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick reminder, we do have a 2-time higher percentage for the SMG spawn and handgun spawn. So a little bit of chance to promote some engagements earlier on in the game and not have a long stalemate waiting game before the, third circle at least. Mamanova not looking so good here. Does get picked off. Prolosko trying to pop off some shots with his trusty UMP. Mamanova getting taken out there with a shotgun from Stuflex. That's Onob. Look at them engaging from across the range here. Oh, nice accuracy with the Marco Uzi, using them iron sights. Gump also but this is a really interesting fight here. It's nice to see a fight so early on in the game, and this is something you don't really see. Everyone seems to go loot in their own little corners, and I don't want to fight anyone, but it's nice to get the action right in from the get-go. A little bit of team deathmatch, and whoever comes out on front, a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of a risk. It'll be nice to see. General Clemsor with the SKS, probably the most well-equipped player in this area right now. Kazay has been taken out by Prolosco. Let's have a quick look at the map. Everyone seems to be clean right now. Now here's something interesting. We got people going to the spawn island to try and loot that. But anyways, back to this fight between Ravens on the Roof. Prolosco going to be the Italian stallion push, but isn't able to jump over that oil barrel. Taking a significant amount of hits onto General Clemsor. He could secure this SKS for his team. Will be a strong asset to have early on. Right now he's going to run around and peek, but there is there's 2 shots being popped up. The knockout coming into play. General Clemsor is definitely going to be eliminated here by Prolosco. There it is, the confirmed kill. Onob are now, spreading out, setting up a little bit of a perimeter to try and contest Ravens on the Roof on this area right now. Let's see. Stevie. Rawr, Stevie. Tape is just blinking. But look at this. This is the first time I've seen this. So looting simulator are indeed going to play this game like a looting simulator. 2 minutes to loot this area is not particularly the best. It is quite far away. They need to hopefully find some gas to refill that boat as they try and go back into the action in the middle of the map. And look at this. It's such a huge distance for them to go. So they need to pray to the loot god. Do you mind AC-130 not flying over while I'm trying to do some commentating, please? Jeez. Thanks. Yeah, that's right. Despawn. Teddy Bird Flurry doing a little 360 YOLO swag there for us to enjoy. But yeah, they're gonna loot this. I'm not sure if it's gonna pay off for them. It does have a high loot spawn, but we'll see. Let's see what goes on. We have Rocket versus Fear the Four in North Georgia Pole, and it's showtime here with his buddies from Team Bushfinks Racing. So Bushfinks Racing here in the south, taking the containers. We have another squad here. I believe this is from, this is a Feather Online Gaming. Taking the hospital there. A little bit of stalemate here. Nice, straight up Pachinki looting Novorepnoye. And Onob versus Raven on the roof here. Let's go into Gump. It's POV here and see. He's not looking good. Holding on by a sliver of health. Oh, all Onob have to do is just, you know, hug a loogie at him. Or paper cut him and he'll die. But he's going to try and spot out where they are. Didn't manage to spot Stuflix there moving across, changing location. To be doubling up here. Boone, the only one remaining from his team here with a SKS and a 4X. It should be, you know, he could be a little bit of a wild card in this area. But Dupes and Losco have him locked down. Romeo Tromo's all spread out here in this area. Seems to be quiet here. Scrub Lord Dump. Ha! Pandavia with the jokes. Thank you very much for supplying him. Pandavia is the professional writer for all jokes at Auzom GG. So a lot of jokes. He's supplying a lot of jokes, ladies and gentlemen. So cringe. That's what it's all about. Oh, they're just being, you know, he does have the SKS. He could get up on a little bit of a high area, but he is getting pinned down already, and he's wide open here. Could have a little bit of defilade. Not quite sure any is down. That is that team eliminated. And Prolosko coming in. I'm gonna loot just where that guy was shot and taken out. But let's see here. Stevie trying to pick up a couple of shots. You know, I really wish I could turn off this thing. The name tags, because they are obnoxiously huge. Be nice to know. Let's look down this from tabletop mode. Losco seems to be in a little bit of a position where he can provide information for the rest of the Ravens. Stevie and Gump are the only ones remaining. Seems Stoop has been duped. Don't have any more engagements going on. This is the big stalemate, and it's not too expensive for them to do this. I mean, if they win, they will have this whole area to loot. So the winning team does get quite a lot of buildings to work with. They could get potentially pushed in from straight out of Pachinki down there in Novorepnoye, continuing to loot. We do have the boat coming in. Hopefully we'll get a vehicle somehow. So that boat is slowly moving in. But we got to focus on this fight here between Onob and Ravens on the roof. Not looking particularly good. They need to regroup. They're low in health versus a team that's fully decked out, it seems. They have some decent gear here. Some nice scopes. Some body armor. Some level 2 helmets. A military vest, even. So they need to try and pull out of this fight. Onob could potentially flank around here. Go for a bit of a open area. Not sure if they're aware that the Ravens on the roof are holding the northern side of the town, or if they're holding the southern side. So, I mean, there isn't too much of an escape route. Polosco trying to get some shots, managing to pick up Trollmas, but he is taken out there with a Scar L, outplayed. Has a little bit of cover, not really great for him to reach out for that revive. He's still getting hit, and he's not going to be happy about that. Getting peeked there, right under that. And Losco is going to rest in Pepperoni, my dear friend. Leaving it up to Gump and Stevie to hold and bring Ravens on the Roof to a higher position. We do have 71 players alive, so I'd say we have 17 teams in, so not a great position for Ravens on the Roof to finish so early on in the game, considering how well they usually play. But it just happened to be a luck of the draw that everyone focused on to going into Milta. But we have a little bit of a panic spread from these guys trying to find a vehicle. Do they have a vehicle that they can work with? It doesn't seem to be looking very good. Yep, those guys not gonna do so well. These guys are fine. We do have a fight here going on right now. This United captain trying to push up, going blind. What player? Barry still alive. It's from Vendetta. United flight captain. It's some, you know, United Airlines do some great training on and we have Slav squad here in perfect condition, mint condition. Seem to be you know, with some UMP squad with some decent gear. But hey guys, how's it going? You know, I think it's possible to talk in-game through the spectator camera. But we'll try that another day. We have a hide on bush here in another vehicle. Decent kit. We have Izzy as well. The Feather Online boys taking a little bit of damage, and Fear the 4 pushing out of Georgiapol. And I'm not sure if anyone won this. No, this is we have a rockets here alive, just staying alive, going right through that area, no problem for them. They did manage to find a vehicle, which, you know, that's a good thing. They're gonna survive. Gump and Stevie on the back foot. They need to find a vehicle if they want to stay in this game. That circle will be moving fairly soon. Not enough time for them to fully loot, and they don't have many options here as well. Onob have a much better time here, much better loot path, so to say, as they push into the circle. And we do have a potential ambush lurking here in this in the water tower area with a hide on bush and Slav squad, but they're gonna play it smart. A couple of shots being sent out. Warning shots, stay away from my house. Get off my yard, you darn kids. And we might have a little car chase battle here. Will be interesting. Could I see less player names? They're gonna go for the shack tactic. And I'm not talking about the basketball player. They're gonna just chill out in here. Sing Kumbaya. And Toast killed Toast with vehicle explosion. That's one of the Fear the 4 members getting taken out here. So is Balak. And we have the fight going on here. Outsider holding down the bottom floor for Rockets. And they have Hide on Bush on the top floor. So this will be a nice little close quarter action for us to watch and observe. They are aware. I'm just going to go into third person here. Eve, who's ready? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button! Here we go. So, Jansen, keeping info on the upstairs. Item bush reasonably spread out. And a third person these doors. Jansen trying to get this grenade in. He's going to manage to connect with him. Nope. Gets blocked by the door. It doesn't seem to be any other engagements. It could be between these two teams, Feather and Lion Gaming and Fear the 4, just outside hugging that circle. It's really interesting to see who's gonna try and win this one. What's you kills? You seems to be fairly decent. Could give some information. Jansen gonna go for another grenade throw to try and create some movement. Give a little bit more information. Outsider's gonna be peeking up the stairs here. He's gonna take a significant amount of damage. All of them bunching up. One grenade is all it takes. And Yuki does get taken out. And look at this! The Zuzu jump coming in from Karak, but he does get eliminated. And Hypok is the last one remaining from his team. And that is it cleared. So we have a little flanking push. And Rockets will claim this village, be in a decent situation, relatively close to the middle of the circle, and a lot of room to play with as they move on in the match. But that is Hide on Bush eliminated. A nice push there, and a great play from Hypok, I believe, coming in on the north side of the building. Here, safe driving by himself. We have a vehicle squad here, Team 1. Coming in from Yasnaya Polana. Yasnaya Polana. Prolosko went to try hard, and that's Gump and Stevie here trying to get back into the circle. We could have a little bit of a fight here. If no, it is 2 players. Excuse me that I saw more. Straight up Pachinki have a decent position here. But I'm curious to see what happens right now. Safe. It's like so Safe is a ESO Battlefield player, and I'm just surprised that he was like, more vehicles. We need more vehicles. Okay, just do it. But we got like a lot of no. I want the buggy and another Lada. So it's a little strange why they decided to roll up. I mean, yeah, you can distract and bait some people, but with Fear the 4, 3 players remaining from Fear the 4 Slav squad there, and Safe just being a little bit realizing that there are players. He does see Rockets in that building, and say Pachinki, you're gonna probably play it cool. Probably have a boat for them to use as they push across. I'm not sure. Is there any boats for them? Not right now. But we can fly across here. We do have some players which could contest them. Gump and Stevie pulling into a little bit of a fight. Rendark from OPT possibly could get the roadkill. No, decides to drive right on by. The vehicle is taken down. Stevie and Gump are dead, and that is Ravens on the roof taken out by OPT. And here you go. More players chilling out. Singing Kumbaya. Grilling, getting some hot dogs at the gas station. Or Hot Pockets, or whatever, you know. Let's go here into another fight on the west side of Pachinki. We have Alexar here, trying to get into a better position. And Bibzidings... Bibznigingz. Players, can you please make names that are a little bit easier to pronounce? Bibznigingz. I don't know. Bibs. I was going to call him Bibs. Bibs, New York. Never give zebras. I don't know what the NGZ stands for. Do have Showtime and his squad pushing up from Bushfinks Racing. Infused Primal. Out in the open. Trying to push up on these guys. Knarpinator. Just find out their name. There's 8th World Gaming here. It's nice to see them play. Infused Primal going out with the close quarter UMP. The grenades have gone off. Infused Primal going to be peeking around the corner. Matches the spot when the shotgun shot goes off. Elixir can't take a lot of damage, but is enough to clear it up. Knapinator is eliminated. They're in the down state, but could there be anyone else for them to try and push? Are they on the roof? That is the question. Couple of shots. Knapinator down. And the rest of the team here. Ant-Man's Art from 8th World. in this building. Could potentially sneak a cheeky shot in there through the windows as they loot. But I think that is all that's going on right now. Here we do have a little bit of a fight going on between OPT, World Player, and it's Izzy. A couple of more pot shots being handed out. The OPT will secure this village again. I think they are in the clear. And that's them completely done. And these guys are still doing a powwow in this building. Straight up Pachinki, I've just come to move up towards Pachinki on Pachinki Highway, or whatever it's really called. But here we have the fight, another fight going down right now. It's showtime. From Bushfinks Racing, engaging 8th World Gaming. Infused Primal, who's gonna win this one? Quite a lot of damage going on. Two players right there next to each other. 8th World Gaming trying to push up. Yeah, dog 2-tap here. With his suppressor trying to peek up. Takes out Kraxon. It's showtime, the last remaining from the squad. It's a 3-man squad engagement here. Showtime Kraxon still alive. That circle is moving in. Who will survive? Who will come out of this on top, actually? Showtime deciding to go for the revive as well. And Mytic gonna leave Bibsy. I think these two squads will die. Not sure. It's not that much of a distance for them to run. 200 meters. They do have a significant amount of help. And Bibsy's the last team remaining from... I believe it's 8th World Gaming. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm totally wrong. It's red team. Red team here, picking up and cleaning up the Bushfinks Racing team. We have Slav squad deciding to move to a new position. We do have Team 1 pushing up against Rockets. And I'm curious to see who's... I mean, Rockets do have the better cover. But Team 1 do have the option to sprint into the circle. They could... What they could do is just run up here and set up a... Like a, you know... A stop. A defensive position to stop the push from these guys. And Barry from Vendetta, the last one from his squad with 1 kill, staying alive in a bush. But my god, does he have a lot of players for him to contest against. We got straight up Pachiki engaging some fights right here. There's a team last 2, I believe. Trying to get a little bit of shots in. I managed to spot any targets. He could potentially tag Pac-Man or Don Meringues. No shots. Old man on the scene is downed. Has been healed. Team 1 going for a long flank around. Actually playing it very smart, but they are relatively exposed, and they could get into the crossfire from straight up Pachinki. Jensen pushing up, and now we have a Feather Online Gaming holding up this position. Product NV from Fear the 4 staying alive. 2 of his players in another shack, splitting the team a little bit. Slav squad all right, and OPT here, a 3-man squad right now. 41 alive. And we're approaching the halfway mark of this game before the action starts to escalate exponentially. This circle is coming in quite aggressively, and I'm not sure who will take the most amount of damage. The old man in the sea. Could they get some road kills? Now this is what I'm hoping for, is that they will spot Team 1 running in the distance and decide to go for them straight out of Pachinki. The shots are coming in. Team 1 engaging them, taking a lot of damage actually. Ven the only one actually surviving this one, getting away scoff-free. Janssen also, no, just staying in the shack. Straight up Pachinki coming in, but here we have these fights going on. We have Infused and Mytic It's just such a weird scattering of players. 2 players in shacks here. The circle is in the favor for these guys. Oh man in the sea is getting to a 1v1 situation right here. Trying to peek through these doors. Straight up Pachinki. Can they breach this building with Overflow and his teammates inside it? But you could just figure out which team they are. Overflow. I don't know. I don't have anything. Jeanette! Jeanette, you messed the sheets up again. Dang it. Anyways, we have another Fear the 4 pushing up onto this spot as well. And now this could be the bloodiest finish right now. Right here, right now, right there. There's some players right there engaging each other right now. Old man on the scene using the dumpster as cover. So we got 3 teams contesting each other. And it'd be cool to see who's gonna pull out of this one. Yeah, I'm not sure. One team coming in. Safety. But Mr. is aware that Salgi is just beneath him. He does have this AK. No suppressor for him to engage. Decent amount of damage. There's the position's been revealed right now. Mr. and Sile. And fight. They have the uphill. Don't do it, Anakin! Safety coming in, taking out 1 kill. Both eliminated. Safe with the double kill. Taking out that team. Team 1 will progress up to the top 30 players alive. Fear the 4 here in the shed. And we have a, you know, a Mexican standoff. And Ven is just here by himself. Get a little bit of information for his teammates. Let's see how Fear the 4 are doing, trying to pick off Romeo from Onab. Couple of shots here and there. Got 4 times, doing almost it. 22 builds at M16A4. Not ideal for long range, but could he finish off Romeo? Just gets away with his life there. And then Fuse Prime, we have the push coming in. Mestras, Slav squad coming in. It seems everyone is focusing on these buildings. Doozy caught out by the fence. Straight up Pachinki trying to engage each other. But we could have Slav squad come in and clear out this building. They're going to wait it out, let them engage each other, use as many bullets and ammo as possible. Team 1 up on the high ground actually have the best vantage point from anyone in this final circle situation. They are just a little bit far, not too much of a distance for them to go. They will probably end up at this brown tree. And Fear the 4 seem to be pinned down between each other. Draydon managed to take out Pac-Man. 1 more player. Couple more shots so he does see that character model peeking out through the bushes. And the last one is Biscu staying away. Getting some decent shots in here. Look at this. This is absolutely ridiculous. The amount of players in this small proximity. Overflow. Docs missed the one. Alive. Slav squad outside. Straight out of Pachinki on the other. You're not in a great position. Doozy. Gonna throw a grenade in the window. Holding on to it a little bit too hard. Cooking it. Doesn't manage to get it off very much. Ended up damaging his teammate a little bit there. But we have Rockets in a bad position. A doozy knocking out one of the Fear the 4. Rodney taking shots from Team 1. Let's go to safe here. Making some great plays this round as well. Good position. Mestras and a doozy pushing up now on the hill. Mestras is knocked out. A doozy, the last one remaining from Slav squad, I believe. Yeah, no quickies as well, but I think he's eliminated. No. Quickies actually taken out Docs and Overflow. Safe gets knocked out with a headshot from a Carnage from a doozy just over the corner of that hill. The circle is pushing on, and it's going to cause them to get into some tighter gameplay. This isn't looking good. Slav squad are out of the question for the top 5. Straight out of Pachinki boys. Holding on to this one, engaging. Draydon taking him out. Fear the 4 holding on with Voxic. Who's going to match the this one? Run and gun situation. Point and click adventures with uranium from straight out of Pachinki. And it is going to be a field fight here. We have Pitts having the advantage of the circle. Team 1 versus Rockets and straight out of Pachinki. But there's some shots coming in from Jansen. Or Lagzer, sorry. Having that height advantage. There it is, that yellow tree I said that they're going to end up finishing on. Janssen is eliminated. Hypoc from Rockets. Last one remaining. He has a UMP and a AK. Not great for him to work with. Does take a lot of damage. One car shot. He's out by Team 1. Pulling in the kills this round. Uranium alive. In the open with the SKS. Fear the 4 remaining with one player, Draydon, who could potentially revive his teammates, Voxic and Product. But I'm not sure he's going to hold this one. Uranium could lay low, stay hidden and concealed, and try and give the element of surprise to the remaining players of Team 1, while Fear the 4 are going to be pinned down in the building and forced to move out of their cover into the open. They do have that Lotto, which is parked in a little bit ahead of them. They could use it for a split second as they try and engage one of the other teams. But Lags are taking out the 2 players, and the circle will start to move. They got 20 seconds. Trying to flush him out with another explosion from the Lada. Pitts moving into the circle as well, trying to get a better vantage point. And actually, Uranium is not looking too good right now. Not in the circle. It's starting to move in right now. Voxic alive. Manages to take him out. Draydon's still alive. Going to full auto. Everything is exploding. Pitts. And there we have the winner. Team 1 coming into first place, with Fear the 4 in second. Uranium, the straight out of Pachinki boys, doing much better this round. Rockets coming in the top 5 with number 4 place for them. And Slav Squad in 5th place. So GG to everyone for round 2. And here you have the remaining teams and their kills. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's 1 point per kill. First place gets 35 points. Second place gets 30? Sure, I'm not 100% sure. Check it out in the panels below. pubg.auzom.gg for more information. And then we have the end of the round. Round 2.